Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Fire Emblem 3 houses. Last time we finished up the end of part 1 as well as the beginning of part 2, because now it is like 5 years later or something, so we'll see where all this is going now. I did look at our items since we got a few new rings and stuff, and I just couldn't find a place for the healing rings. So I ended up giving Claude the speed ring because now he's going to be more of an archer. And I gave Leone the evasion ring instead of the goddess's ring because dodging is better than healing damage. Probably. But we're just going to explore today. Apparently there's still a tournament for whatever reason. I'm not sure why that would be. But we can try and go win the tournament. We have a whole bunch of quests as well. So let's go the normal path. Well, I wonder if there's the normal students around. Doesn't look like it.
Headstrong, but Claude could give me a run for my money. I mean, he's dragged the knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor. I wonder if you've got a hidden headstrong side. You must be hiding it really well, though.
Quest. 2 quests.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Gather requested resources and deliver them?
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Find some flowers and give them to Hilda as a gift. I mean, I have some flowers. Does this work?
You're sweet, thanks. Thanks so much. You're a sweetheart.
Wait, what? I'm a little bit confused. Is there a place where I'm supposed to do this flowers quest? I think I'm missing something here. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, I could go to the 3rd floor finally. There's some stuff here. Okay, we still have all of our old stuff here. What does this do? Defense. Still don't have any new and cool seeds. Hey, 3 stocks. Okay, but I don't understand how I find some flowers and give them to Hilda. I don't know what that means. Like these?
I'm pretty headstrong. You're sweet, thanks. Thanks so much. You're a sweetheart.
Okay, apparently that's what we were supposed to do. Also, we can now apparently get training from everybody. Or at least Hilda so far, but I would assume that means just about everybody. Who are you?
Do you have time for a request?
Catch the big one, the mysterious fish of legend that is said to have appeared in the fishing pond. The fish seems skittish lately. It is said that every 5 years, in the wake of a storm, a mystery fish appears and eats all of the other fish in the pond. What? Is that something I can do? Live small fish bait that attracts extremely rare fish. I don't think that's the big one. I don't think that's it. That might be it. Bullhead. Is that it? Was that the fish that he wanted me to catch? Catch the mysterious fish. Wait, I thought that was the fish that he wanted. New items in the shop. I believe I already bought all the master seals. We could buy brave stuff now, interestingly enough, but only one of each. We should maybe buy one of each of those. There's a bunch of new battalions. There's some gold battalions. Wow. We probably don't have enough authority for any of those. I don't understand how I'm supposed to catch this fish. Maybe, is there something on the calendar? Maybe it's all the way down here? Huh. I kind of want to do the rare beast thing on that day. Well, let's try a few more times. Maybe we're looking for a yellow fish instead? Oh, that might be it. There's a purple guy. Is this it? Fodlandy. Challenging to ensnare, this ancient fish has swum in the waters of Fodland for countless generations. This is a $2,000 fish.
You've done me a great service.
Ah. Aw, I don't get to keep the ancient fish? Oh yeah, I think Dorothea got like a new costume now.
Oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
What do you teach? Reason. Oh man. Had the sneezes all day. Ever since I went running this morning.
Professor.
So, we could buy some thingamajiggles.
Got a favor to ask.
Search for a remnant that the merchant would be proud to add to their collection. What? Some of these quests I'm not really understanding what they're asking for. So that's the regular item shop, right? This is the armory.
Welcome.
So we should buy all the brave things.
Will this one do?
We got plenty of money anyways.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Alright, that only costs $10,000.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago. But I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
So I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him. At least this guard always has a sense of humor. Got an interesting get-up, Lawrence.
I have written to my father to signal my intention to remain here. Not that I require his approval to do so. There is not much for me to gain by returning to Alliance territory now. But by staying, I will be able to influence the course of events directly on the field of battle. We will not be friends, but I will cooperate with him as much as is necessary to secure victory.
What do you train? Lance, Reason, and Cavalry. Oh, we should check the statues. Seems like something that we haven't really looked at in a while.
I need a favor.
A soldier has obtained information about the deserters. It seems that they are skilled soldiers. You should persuade them to join. Head to battle. Okay, so that one's an actual battle.
Hey, I could use a
Soldier has obtained information about pirates. Head to Shreng region and take them out. Okay, that's another battle. So that at least gives us some things to do on battle days.
Fighting alongside you and everyone else is a dream come true, Professor. And don't worry about my little sis. Right now, she's back home helping out with the family business. I kind of figured I was going to be stuck going back and taking over for her. But thanks to you and Claude, I get to work on my dream of becoming a proper knight.
What do you teach? Teach axe, brawler, and heavy armor, huh?
Members of the Knights tell me that Father left their ranks 5 years ago. They say he announced he was returning to the kingdom, but nobody's heard from him since. I haven't received word that he went back home to Mother. Where could he be? Where are you, Father?
Well, we already know that her father is Gilbert. I don't know what the heck he did after the war. Obviously, he didn't go home. Everyone's all lined up here. Should probably run by the stables. I don't think there's anyone. Oh, there is someone here.
Professor, I have a proposal. Why not go beyond the Knights of Seros? Instead, uniting with allies from all across Fodland to fight for our cause. Looking back, it would have been best to ally with the Kingdom and join forces against the Empire. But now the Kingdom is not exactly, well...
Let's see.
Okay. What the... During the Millennium Festival, the leaders of all territories were supposed to gather together and pledge perpetual peace. But now that hope has been dashed, thanks to the Emperor's actions. The kingdom is also vastly different than before. I guess we'll never return to the world as it was 5 years ago.
Alright, who's in here? Oh,
I'm
hey.
more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Oh boy. Hey, it's Catherine.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea. Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
Could get some more sword training from there, but I don't think we need it. Should we head? Let's go through here and then we'll head to the grave.
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
Yes. During his search for her grace, the Archbishop, Seteth has visited churches all across the land. It served to demonstrate to the devout across Fodlan that the Church of Seros is still going strong. As a result, the faithful are not currently in a state of chaos.
Interesting. Oh, hey, Claude.
Hey there, my friend. It's funny how the monastery was once in ruins, but now it's downright bustling. Thanks to a little promise 5 years ago, our buddies have all gathered, and even the knights have returned. It's like we were all just waiting for you to awaken. And now, we're all going to band together against the Imperial Army. You should go and talk to everyone if you can. There may be some who are still on the fence.
Okay, now we could go this way.
Right.
Okay.
In the Alliance, the Lords have been at odds, so peace and prosperity have declined there as well. In particular, bandits have been appearing in large numbers near the Great Bridge of Murden. Rumor has it that the domain's lord, someone by the name of Acheron, is a completely ineffectual leader.
Didn't we fight him earlier? I feel like I remember an Acheron somewhere. Hey dog, what do you think you're doing here? Nothing's changed here. Oh, I was like, what's up with all the scaffolding? But they're just like rebuilding stuff. I see. No. Alright, let's go to the classrooms.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom in Alliance.
What in the world are you wearing?
Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first. But corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
Okie dokie then. There's no one else here. Alright. Let us go to the training grounds so we could do the tournament real quick, because the Silver Sword Plus seems like a pretty good thing to have. Oh, hey, it's Leonie.
Professor, it's not just for my village that I'm fighting alongside you here, you know. It's also that Captain Gerald asked me, his first and greatest apprentice, to look out for you. Of course, it wouldn't be enough just to keep you alive. It's my duty to make sure you win, too. So do your best, Professor, and count on me to watch your back.
Oh, she doesn't have nearly as long a hair as I thought she did. It's kind of like a creepy hairstyle, not gonna lie. It would look better if both sides were just short.
What the?
Alright, we're here to win the sword tournament. I don't know who it's against, but... The Swords of Seros. Can we use Catherine? Is that against the rules? No, we can absolutely use Catherine. Recommended level is 29 or higher, though. That's a little bit rough. Because we can't use myself. What level's Claude? He's 33. I feel like Catherine could do it, though. Like, she's still by far our best sword user, right? Except for maybe me, but we can't use me. That's not an option. I feel like this menu sucks. I like the gold menu. It's faster to get through. I mean, Leonie's also not bad. She has Sword Breaker, but it only works while she's using lances. Yeah. So that doesn't actually work. Petra has Vantage. I don't think Vantage works in this, so no use on that one. She has Sword Prowess, Sword Fair, Sword Crit, A+ in Sword. She has 46 HP. I feel like she's just the right choice for it. And she has that silver shield, so she should take less damage. I think the silver shield still applies. We do have 8 activity points, so we could always do a few. Oh wow, she's gonna one-shot this guy?
Can't hold me back.
Well, she might actually take damage here. Why didn't you crit the first time? Then you wouldn't have taken damage. Should be an easy win.
All for Lady Rhea.
Probably still don't need to heal. Oh, nice.
Fighting is what I do.
Crit just makes it even easier. Okay. So this guy actually puts up a fight. So we should heal. Who's gonna win this fight? He's gonna win, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna win. Catherine's just not fast enough, unfortunately. Should have given her the speed ring, maybe. Oh, the dodge could change everything, though. Catherine managed to win because she dodged one attack. Amazing. Well, that went well. Where'd the silver sword go? Went into my inventory. I mean, it's a very good sword. I'll probably keep it on me. We do also have the brave sword, which I should probably use. Can we go up here yet? Is this an option? Doesn't seem like it. I don't know what the point of this building is. Why is it an area on the map? And why is it labeled the sauna if you can't do anything with it? Whatever. I assume we still have the advice box. What the heck? Oh, that's a pretty big mess. Oh. Someone broke the roof a little bit.
It seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below. However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back. I hope the monastery can return to normal someday.
One note. Isn't there a way to turn withered, barren land into soil that is rich and abundant with crops? It pains my heart to see people dying of starvation. Who is that? I don't recognize it because it's the new things. Yeah, what about this one? Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure it must have been the first one.
Professor, you're here, Professor, along with everyone from our old class. It's like we've gone back in time. When I think that I'll be around you again, all of my sorrows just drift away.
Does she look really old, or is it just the shadows? I think it's just the shadows. Frankly, I don't feel too happy.
Yes. I'll at least try not to hold anyone back. Let's work together for the common good, like we did 5 years ago.
Wait, what? You train reason? I don't know how this training thing works. It seems like maybe they can only train things that they are better than me at. Okay, that was a quest item.
Dear Goddess, even with the church in shambles, we can still pray. The Goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
So faith and riding. She's got a weird hairstyle. Must take a lot of work.
Maybe.
I wonder if we can go somewhere like on that other side. Oh hey, you're still here.
Need something?
Hey, we can finally do this.
This one?
Yes, this one.
You're all set.
We fully restored one of the statues.
See you again soon.
We're gonna need some more points though. I don't remember if this quest that we're currently doing gives 500 renown or not. I doubt it. Most quests gives around 200 to 300. So there was someone out this front door, right? Yeah.
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily erased. To think that a glorious cathedral with a 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fodlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. Well, I still remember what it looked like.
It's not a very bad idea. See, because he can only teach me in bow. But his best skills are like... Well, I guess his reason should be higher than mine. Highly confusing. No one is up there. I guess that kind of makes sense. Let's go finish this quest real quick.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Oh, it is 500 renown. So we could go immediately start fixing up another statue, which will give a bonus to flying, which a few of our units are flying now, so should be useful. See what the statues look like. I can't tell, like it seems like they just maybe, I don't know if they get cleaned or if they get made into a different material. Kind of looks more like a different material. Because I somehow don't believe that these that look like almost broken rock turn into that.
Need something?
So we probably want this one for the strength and speed max. The luck and charisma max is probably last on our list.
This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Alrighty, so let's go upstairs. Of course, Lysithia is always up here.
I've grown weary and impatient. These past 5 years, my hands have been bound. But now, I can finally take action with a clear goal. I'm grateful to you and to everyone. Down with the Empire. Surely peace will soon follow if the Empire is overthrown. Then my parents can finally find peace themselves.
So she just teaches reason. It must be based off of like their original skills, or the skills that they bring from whatever their house is.
Let's see, I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back. You gotta find her, Professor. You just gotta.
You teach axe, bow, and fly. I mean, we're probably going to do quite a bit of training. It's the first time we've been able to go into here. Of course there's an owl feather in here, because everybody loves owl feathers. There's also an owl in here. We could just like pluck some feathers off of him. Give him as gifts.
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail. Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
So you also teach reason. So the class I was looking at for my character was Sword Savant, but I might just stay as Enlightened one.
Professor, you haven't changed a bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way.
You're welcome. Yeah, I don't know exactly what faculty training I want to do. Oh, I passed someone. Wasn't looking at the map, my bad.
5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea. Wherever she is, Rhea is doubtlessly waiting for you. Please do not let her down.
You got all kinds of weird swords in here. I don't think you're keeping these very nice, Seth. Okay, we will go upstairs. I just want to run around here real quick. There's no one here. Is there a lost item in here? Like that time Sedith lost his pen right next to himself?
What?
Alright, let's try going upstairs. So this is Lady Rhea's room, which I think we were in one of our supports at some point. There's nothing over here. Is this that stargazing place? Yeah, the Star Terrace. We were telling Linhart to come sleep up here, but he didn't like that. Or maybe he did like that, I don't remember. What is that? Well, at least it's cool that we could go up here now, but doesn't appear to be a whole lot up here. So, we can do like choir as normal? Interesting. Should probably have a meal, cook a meal, and then do a bunch of faculty training. So we can bring some people's morale up. But are we still missing some people? Hold on. Just 1 second. What happened to Ash? Are we missing anyone else? Like Ash is not here. I feel like everyone else is here. There were two people that we were working on budding talents. Mercedes was one of them, and Ash was the other one. Where the heck is Ash? Maybe we'll find him at some point. But that means that we should get Mercedes's morale up. Or motivation. Whatever it's called. Who else needs motivation? Should probably pick someone who wants the food, I suppose. Marianne, she still needs to get some riding skill, right? Well, Lawrence is probably more important because he's really far behind in what class he is. So let's do Lawrence.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
Let's keep cooking with Claude. Get some more strength.
We can't blaze ahead if we let the status quo confine us. Let's try coloring outside.
He still says all the same stuff, huh?
Of course.
There's also no way to skip it. Okay. So now we should do some training. Let's look at my stats. So, we have a really high authority. We could use like almost any battalion. So maybe we should switch around our battalions at some point. But what do I want out of my stats? If I want to be a sword savant, I need reason. And if I want to become a warrior to get wrath, then I need axe. I feel like we go for the reason. Is that what I want to do? Probably, yeah. I feel like we're so far behind in reason that if we don't start now. So we'll go as many reasons as we can find and then axe. But we should look at battalions maybe a little bit. I was like, what level is this battalion that I currently have? How do I figure out what authority the battalion I currently have equipped takes? Do I have to unequip it? Organize them by authority. I don't think it'll show mine. So these all require A. Blaze. Wait, so what do these do? That moves unit one tile backwards and pulls. Okay, so those are the pulley guys. I feel like we probably want these guys. Oh, those guys are already maxed, which means Claude has used them. We could always put them on someone else, but I would like someone that I could level. Oh, this is Claude's new one. He rains down arrows in a 3x3 square plus 1 on each corner or on each side. That's a lot. Oh, so here's another one that's pretty much the same as Claude's. Also, we already looked at the Alliance Knights. So yeah, we should do this one. Can you have one of the better ones? Oh, she only has D. It's gotta make it a little bit tough. She has C, but yeah, I feel like people don't have very high authority. Maybe I should have spent some time actually training it, but ooh, what is this one? This one seems very good. It only has a range of 2 though. Range of 2 probably makes it not that great. What is this one? Yeah, that one has up to range of 3, which is already a lot better. Wait, where did all these people... Some people lost their things. Okay. You have one, you have one. So Mercedes doesn't have one, Ingrid doesn't have one, Annie doesn't have one. Let's make sure they all have one then. Oh, she has really high authority. Holy potatoes. That's the lure one. Probably don't want to give the lure to a mage. Whatever, these don't seem to matter that much. Can Ingrid equip anything? Ingrid, what the heck? She can only equip flying ones, but she doesn't have a D in authority, so she doesn't even have enough for any of the flying ones. Oh my goodness. What a tragedy. Alright, so what did I say? Reason and then axe. So Dorothea we know can do reason. Well, that could have gone better. Hilda can't. Lawrence can probably do reason. I don't remember, but I think he can.
Professor, I have written to my...
Yep. Nice.
I'm getting the hang of...
Alright. Ingrid, I don't think so. Annette probably can.
Members of the Knights...
I'm finding it difficult to find time to talk because I'm constantly like about to sneeze. Petra doesn't. Flane might. I don't remember if Flane has reason. Obviously she has Lance and Faith, but I don't remember if she gets reason as well.
No matter anything you...
Nope. Ignatz just had bow, right? I don't remember if Mercedes had reason though.
Professor, you're here, Professor. I'm getting the
I assume Marianne is just Faith. Maybe Lance.
I hope.
Oh, horse. Gotcha.
It's been maybe I
we just need one more person to teach reading, which I'm sure Lysithia could handle.
I've grown up now.
Well, we made some good progress. We got like 2 levels. Back to the quarters, just like always. Just like old times. Maybe Sothis will be here. She did wake me up after all. Which means that she can still talk to me at least somewhat. If she really, really tries hard. Alright, let's save it up. We could finish with supports. Let's do instruction first, and then we might do some supports. And then we'll battle next time. I don't know why there's still instruction, though. Oh, hey, it takes place here now. It's like a tactics meeting. So now they clear rubble instead. Kind of clever. So what does everyone still need, though? Leonie probably still needs flying. I would assume she is not quite there yet. Yeah, she's still got a little bit to go. So Ingrid and Leonie can just do it together. And then with no Ash, I guess it's just Mercedes that we go for the budding talent. I wonder what happened to Ash, man. Why is he not here?
Yes, very good. Now I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I'll do my best with...
Dang it. Well, at least she got 1 star. Alright, so prioritize people who have full motivation and are in the squad. Lawrence still needs A in reason. I think his horse riding... Well, once he gets to A, he should definitely have enough. But then he should probably work on authority to get like some better battalions or something.
I've come to understand.
What's Hilda working on? She's got axe. I think her heavy armor is there, so just riding.
That was so helpful.
Wow, she got a lot of riding out of that. Okay, Leonie's still working on lance and flying. However, her lance has now surpassed her flying, so guess we'll work on the flying.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Nice.
No problem.
Okay, so Shamir, and then we need to pick... What's Shamir working on? She's working on axe at the moment. I could change her goals off of Bo at all, but I kind of want people to start getting to whatever is past A+, probably just S, and S+, double S, triple S. Who knows? I haven't seen it before, so.
That wasn't difficult.
Good start.
Your praise is appreciated. Let's do the... You're a good...
Alrighty. Now, people who are in the squad. So Petra's definitely an option, but Petra's not really looking for anything. Like, what's she even working on right now? Axe and bow. I feel like she's fine. Claude. Claude's flying is really far behind, so he should probably work on that. I don't know if he gets his class advancements automatically, but
I learned a lot. More car.
what an odd thing to
I
say.
learned a lot from this.
Alright, we're done with that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I've been thinking it would be nice to throw a big feast for everyone, but we're lacking in surplus supplies. Do you have any recommendations for cheap yet tasty food? I feel like both of these are very reasonable, right? But I don't know that Claude likes to fish, so he might like hunting more, so maybe that's what he's looking for.
Now there's an idea.
I got the plus 50, so it must have been right. I think the fish would have been plus 25, probably. Wow, we're getting a lot of XP, huh?
Professor.
I've studied the sword since I was young, but seeing how far some of the others have come has made me keenly aware of my own skill could use refining. So she's doing axe and flying, focus on sword to excel as a sword fighting class. That's gonna be a negatory. Marianne just always looks so concerned. Is it loading the group task, or what is it doing?
Come on, then. Let's get to it.
I am a little worried. Here's the result.
Well, that's not exactly great.
More cards for my sleeve.
Claude, you're such a weirdo.
I must always improve.
Okay, we need to give Claude that Monster Blast ability, though.
I've learned a thing or two from battle.
Technique never betrays.
Okay, first things first. Ah, shoot. There will be a him. Yeah, sure. I need to give Claude that Monster Blast ability.
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Law. Get it? Law.
I've never sung a song before, so I don't know if I'm good or bad at it.
Alrighty then. Okay, Claude. We must give you correct combat arts. What does this Fallen Star do? Avoid enemy attacks in the next combat. Interesting. It's also good against dragons. That's not what I meant. So he's got Bane of Monsters with sword, but he's probably not going to be using much sword. What is this? Effective against... So he's got bows now, so he doesn't need Grounder. What's the range of this? It's only 2. Doesn't increase the range at all of your bow. Does Fallen Star increase the range? It does, so that's good. Well, actually, it says 2 to 3 range. I don't know how that works if the range of your bow is 2 to 3. Does it increase it to 4, or is it just 2 to 3? I don't know. What does reposition do? I feel like we might as well give him this. Since he doesn't use lances anyways. Oh, we never looked at what Haze Slash is. An attack that makes it easy to dodge counterattacks. Oh, dang it. I mean, we'll give him Haze Slash, but he's probably still not gonna find too much use. Hilda has Apocalyptic Flame. Enemies hit suffer -5 strength. Effective against dragons. She has... Huh. I must have optimized that at some point because it looks like those were pretty well picked out. As far as these go, Leone still uses a bow sometimes. So there's not a good reason to swap that out. Based on unit's charm. What about here? What does Wild Abandon do? Plus 30 crit. Definitely lowers your hit a lot. But she doesn't use axes, so... You have no combat arts? Are you kidding me? So this might be important as well. We have heavy draw. I guess there's no reason to give you anything besides bow ones, so... Effective against armor units and dragons. Yeah, I think this is all fine. I don't know which one is better. It would just take like a test to see if Finesse Blade or Wrath Strike is better on her. Kind of just depends on what her dex is, and her dex is not very good, so... I'm sure there's a statistically right answer, but at the same time I don't use her enough to actually be worried about it. But let's do some supports. Did I have a support event with these two and I didn't see it on the map? Or no, I must have gotten it afterwards from instruction and stuff, hopefully. Otherwise, that's just unfortunate. But let's do a few supports and then we'll be out of here.
Lysithea, it's no good for you to expose yourself to such strong sunlight.
She's got like a veil on and stuff.
Steal upon you at any moment. You really ought to have worn a mantle. You have been running yourself absolutely ragged. Would you please consider taking some rest?
Enough is enough. I am fully aware. Now, stop following me.
I'm only concerned for your health.
That's great and all, but I feel fine today, and I'm perfectly capable of caring for myself. I don't have time to take a rest. I'm overloaded with work, and I have less time than everyone else. I just want to do my own thing. Bring order to the Alliance, and put my parents' minds at ease.
No need to rush. How can you be so certain your lifespan is shortened anyway? I do not know who decided that, but consider me skeptical.
She thinks her lifespan is shorter?
If you are healthy now, and if you take proper care of yourself, you ought to live just as long as anyone else.
That's all well and good, but those vitamin-packed sweets you brought tasted weird.
If you want a healthy body, then you need to start with what you eat.
You have a point, but those health sweets are gross.
I sent for the finest in wholesome, healthy treats for you. I asked only for the very sweetest.
That was pretty nice of you. I'm sorry, Lawrence. Thank you for being so thoughtful. Still, I don't need bushels and bushels of them. Gaining a ton of weight won't exactly lengthen my lifespan either. I mean, I like to be able to hang out with you as much as possible, and for as long as possible.
Truly? Oh, I'm so glad. I feel the same. Even in an otherwise perfect future, I still cannot see a happy life for myself without you in it. In fact, the more time we spend together, the more essential to me you become. So let us walk, side by side, toward a future together.
Yikes! Keep it down, will you?
Why are you flustered? What is there to be embarrassed about? You know I will always care for you.
Okay, noted. Will you just calm down already?
You need not worry about a thing. I will look after you no matter what may come. After all, the future of Fodlan rests upon my shoulders, does it not?
I won't give up on myself either. Thanks for caring, Lawrence.
That was just an A support, right? Yeah.
Hey, got a minute?
Ah, Leonie, are we to sharpen swords again?
No, I came to give you this handkerchief back. Sorry, I know I held on to it for a while. You lent me this, remember?
I recall giving it to you. It is a noble's duty to give to the common folk. In return, the commoner need only pay respect.
That's nice. You left out the part where the nobles take all the stuff the regular folks make?
Yes, the common folk give the fruits of their labor, willingly, I might add, as a token of that respect. The head of San village offers his tribute in exactly that spirit, you know.
San? That's my village. You knew?
Of course. We granted exclusive hunting rights to San, and forbade outsiders from poaching. In fact, when we received complaints about just that, we hired mercenaries to deal with the issue.
So that's what brought Gerald.
What was that?
Nothing. Look, just take the handkerchief. I'm returning something I borrowed from a friend.
Very well. As your friend, I will accept it.
You know, I really wish you wouldn't think of nobles as always giving and commoners as only receiving. Friends help each other, without thinking about status. And that help goes both ways.
Quite so. And when I require the aid of a friend, I assure you I will happily recognize it. But only with friends. In the main, I must continue to refuse assistance from the common folk. For a noble to accept would be disgraceful.
Lars is an interesting
I always
guy.
thought he was just stuck up. Turns out, he just has this grand idea of nobility he's trying to live up to. Oh no! I didn't even give him the handkerchief!
How'd you mess that one up? I thought you agreed.
Hi, Lysithia! When are you gonna teach me magic? Is now good?
Why do I have to?
Why? Because you're way better at it than me, silly.
Is that so? I thought you were something of an honor student at the School of Sorcery.
Well, sure, but I wouldn't say I've got any kind of natural talent for it. I'm gonna have to try very hard to become as good of a mage as you are.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you implying that I don't work hard too? If you think my skills are inherent, you are sorely mistaken.
No, I wasn't saying that at all. Everyone knows how hard you work. I just meant that if I want to be as good as you, I'll have to work really incredibly hard.
What is it you want to learn about?
Oh, so you'll teach me? Thank you so much! Actually... Oh, I get it now. I never thought about it that way before.
Look at how quickly you're picking this up. You're clearly very skilled already.
Don't be silly. You're just that good of a teacher. Your way of looking at the world is so fundamentally different from mine.
Do you insist on taking the conversation in that direction?
What?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I wasn't doing that. There I go, saying the wrong thing again.
It's fine. Let's just drop it. A bit more self-confidence would go a long way for you, Annette.
Huh?
That's all I've got for you today. I need to get going now. Lots to do.
Oh, I'm so sorry to take up your time. Thanks again for teaching me.
Well, that was kind of weird. I don't know exactly what she said wrong. I didn't understand it.
That battle was a decent challenge, but when push came to shove, they didn't have a chance. Before long, all of the church's enemies will have been destroyed.
You must really love worshipping the church. Or is it just Rhea?
Lady Rhea. You're the only one in the Knights who doesn't address her with the proper respect. It's not just that I worship Lady Rhea. I respect her, admire her, revere her.
I don't get the Seros religion. Or Rhea.
Shamir, if you were anyone else, I would cut you down for saying that. She saved your life.
She did, and that's why I fight for her. Doesn't mean I worship her.
You never change. You're so stubborn.
You're the stubborn one. When we're on missions related to Rhea, it's like you're wearing blinders. Wanting to help her is admirable, but you'll be of no use if you get yourself killed.
I don't plan on getting killed. And it's not that I'm wearing blinders. I'm just focused. I've devoted my heart to Lady Rhea. She's the reason I wield my sword.
As long as you don't get killed or cause me any trouble, I don't really care.
So my death would cause you trouble?
That's not what I meant.
Let's give it a rest. There's no point in arguing.
Fine, but I want you to know something. It's not easy to put your life in the hands of someone who doesn't share your beliefs.
I understand. I think we can both agree on that.
Oh, I think that's all we have for supports. The other two are either these that I missed or I don't know. Can't really do anything with them, right? Although the game seems very insistent that they are here. Yep, both of them say the same thing. So I guess that is gonna do it for this one. What do we got on the calendar? Looks like most people are battling today. We got a rare monster sighting, plus we picked up a few battle quests. So we should have a few things to do. Oh, we have Blessing of the Land today. I do enjoy farming, but we're gonna have to skip that for the battle. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.